Hello and welcome to my channel, You Are the One, where we talk all things law of assumption to help make your manifesting journey easier and more fun. And today we are talking about money. In fact, all this week we're going to be talking about money because this seems to be something that's coming up a lot in my movie in terms of what people are asking for. So that's what I'm going to give you. My name is Hedley Derenzie. I'm a qualified life coach and author specializing in law of assumption. If you'd like to know more about me or my offerings, including my coaching services or the free self-concept course that I have available, you can find that in the box below this video or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. But we are just going to get straight into today's topic and this week's topic, which is money and improving our money story, because that is something that we can always do. Even if you have a really good money story, there's always room for improvement. As somebody said once, or somewhere I heard it, the biggest room is the room for improvement. I love that. And this is all about awakening and expanding into more of who we already are, and that includes money and wealth. And the reason that I wanted to do 3 videos this week all on the topic of money is because that is what's showing up in my movie. I've had people reaching out asking for assistance and support with their money story, and that's always something that I'm continuing to expand and work on within myself. I do have a pretty good money story as it is. I've always had a very good money story. However, there are some kind of areas within that money story that I absolutely want to improve on and continue to kind of just expand really and enjoy more of. There's nothing more enjoyable than living in a state of abundance and knowing that there's always enough and there's always more coming and you have enough for everything and you can share generously with your family and friends and loved ones. Over this week, I'm going to break it down into 3 topics. Today's specific topic is having money equals having money, and I'm going to explain what that means. And of course, all of this is in accordance with the principles of the law of assumption. So let's start at the very beginning, which is always where I like to start. Consciousness is the one and only reality. We have learned that reality, what's happening outside of us, is what's real, and then what's happening in our imagination or consciousness is false or imaginary or daydreaming or a waste of time or whatever it is. It's the opposite way around. So in order to shift reality, we have to shift the perspective in which we are coming from, which is that consciousness is the one and only reality, and reality is the reflection of the one and only reality. I know it's all designed to keep you confused so that it creates an amazing adventure that we have to kind of figure out. So that's the setup. It's a pretty awesome setup. Consciousness is the one and only reality. Your reality in terms of your physical lived experience is the reflection of where you are directing your conscious awareness. Now, when it comes to money, what is money? It is a reflection, a physical manifestation of wealth in consciousness. That's what money is. Money inherently has no value. So if you pick up a coin, that's just a metal object. That has no inherent value other than the value that we as a global society have decided, or even just, you know, a cultural, even just your country has decided the value of that coin, because you could go to many different countries and those coins are, well, first of all, they're different, but they also have different values. And not only that, a coin from another country will not have any value in your country. Money as an external manifestation does not have any inherent value other than the value that the society has agreed upon. And because we have different currencies in this world, we have different agreements as to what is valuable in our country and what isn't. Take your focus off the external manifestation of money. It has no inherent value other than what we place on it and what we agree to as a society. Money, the expression of money, comes from within your consciousness. Your wealth comes from your consciousness and where you're directing your conscious awareness. So income is the ability to go within. Your wealth is within. Your income is your ability to go within to your wealth and create from there. That's why and I know I did a video on this a very long time ago, well, a very long time ago, whatever that means, a while ago or at some point, on tithing, where the church kind of took a teaching from the Bible out of context and says you have to give 10% of your income to God. What that actually means is you give 10% of your attention to your imagination, to your wealth. So going in, 10% of your income is 10% of your ability to go within to your imagination, to your consciousness, and tithe with God, tithe with your imagination, connect in to the consciousness that is the creator of all your reality. That's what tithing is. It's not about giving 10% of your money. 10% of your income is your 10% of your ability to hold your awareness on your imagination. And that equals in a waking day at about 45 minutes morning and night. And if you broke that down throughout the day, that's not a whole lot of time that you're spending in your imagination tithing with God, meaning connecting to your consciousness and directing it consciously to the events and situations and circumstances that you want to experience in your 3D. So when it comes to money, money comes from within. Money does not come from without. So you going out into reality and trying to make money, trying to generate money, trying to get money, whatever it is that you do in order to bring more money into your reality, that is not going to be sufficient over the long term. You might get some success and you might bring in some money, but that will be limited because you've limited yourself by looking at reality as the source of your money, and that money's coming from outside of you. It's coming from your employer, or it's coming from your partner, or it's coming from your lottery win, or it's coming from an inheritance, or it's coming from this. That is all an illusion in a sense. That is not real, because reality cannot be the source of your income. Reality, as you know, is the reflection of consciousness. So all your money that you are experiencing in your 3D reality is coming from consciousness. Now, if you have a story, or if you have a reality that is reflecting back the not coming of money, the money going elsewhere, or the bills coming in that are sending more money out than you have, then that is coming from consciousness. Where you are directing your consciousness is what will cause your experience with money in your external reality. Remember, money is the physical manifestation of consciousness. It's not real. It's not valuable other than the value that we place on it in consciousness. So for you to experience money, for you to have money, you have to be using your conscious awareness very, very specifically. Having money means you have to direct your awareness first to the money you have. So to have money, direct your awareness to the money you have. Start there. Super simple. Most of you who are experiencing money troubles or money issues or money deficit or whatever it might be, you are focusing your attention on the money that isn't there, and whatever you focus your attention on is what will expand. You will get more of the not having of money. Money will find a way not to come into your life. Money is the reflection of what you are commanding your subconscious. So if you are focused on the not having of money, on the debt, on the deficits, on the bills, on the not having enough money, on the whatever it is, the absence of money in your life, or the limitedness of it, or the moving away of it, or the kind of you had it and now it's gone kind of thing, you are going to get more of that. You have to start to turn your attention towards what it is that you desire to experience. If you have $1 in your wallet and that's it, you turn your attention to that dollar. You focus on that dollar. Consciousness doesn't know the difference between $1 and $100,000. Like, it's all the same thing in consciousness. We are the ones that place the value, and we say that's not enough, that's enough. Whatever we're commanding with our attention is what we're going to get more of. So if you say that that money is not enough, you are going to get more of money that isn't enough. You are going to get more of that experience. You have to direct your attention towards what it is that you want to experience. And when that comes to money, it means turning your attention towards money and holding your attention on money, persisting with this new assumption that you have money. Ask yourself, where do I have money right now? Look in your wallet. Do not place judgments over the amounts of money that you have in your possession. Money is money. The more you can focus on the having of money, you will start to see a shift in a very fast amount of time. And I would give it at least 2 weeks, at least, and you'll probably see a movement before then anyway, at least 2 weeks where you are only focusing on the money you have. If you want to have money, you have to have money. And you all have money right now. You have money somewhere. It might not be a lot, but that doesn't matter. It's money. And you don't want to place those judgments over it. So turn your attention to all of the money that is in your awareness right now. What is in your wallet? What is in your bank account? What is in your secret bank account that you forgot about? What is in the pockets of your jeans? What is in the bedside table? What is in the console of your car? Like, where else do you keep money? Look for it in your own life right now. Focus on all of the money you have in your life, and then spend the next 2 weeks at least focusing on that. Turn your attention to the money you have, and your reality has to reflect back the work you do in consciousness. And this is where you start to arrest the old story that you were telling. This is where you start to change and reverse your experience in your reality, because you're changing what you're doing in consciousness. And your reality, I promise you, it has to reflect it back. It will. If you are doing this work and you're consistent and you're persistent, your reality has to reflect it back. It's like there's just no other way this works. This is the game. Like, reality is the mirror. I know you all have money, because if you're watching this, somehow you have the access to the technology that enables you to be able to watching this video. Then that technology at some point cost you money, meaning you had the money in order to purchase this thing that you're watching it on. And that's the other point that I want to mention. Look around your current environment, like right now in this moment, where are you? Look around your environment and look at all the things that are in your possession, and then acknowledge the money that you had to have had in order to exchange for that item. So right now I'm looking at my immediate environment. I'm seeing lights, I'm seeing a desk, I'm seeing a computer, I'm seeing a microphone, I'm seeing clothes, I'm seeing a backdrop, I'm seeing a beautiful white chair, because the other one was so uncomfortable. I'm seeing a keyboard, I'm seeing a book, I'm seeing an oil burner. I'm seeing a water bowl, I'm seeing my phone, I'm seeing a microphone, I'm seeing books, I'm seeing a bin. Like, I could go on. Now, every single item that I am looking at, I exchanged money for, which means that I had to have had money in order to receive these items in my reality. It also implies that I have money. So the items in your current experience are also evidence of the money that you had. So focus on those too, and just write a list. Keep writing and keep looking, because what you're doing is you are training your attention to focus on what you have. And that's the key. That's the difference. That's what's going to turn around your money story right now. I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you found that useful. That one has totally changed my money story, and I know that it will do the same for you. So give it a go, have fun with it, play with it. And when you exchange money for something in your reality, just be really thankful. Focus on not the spending of the money, focus on the having of the money that's allowing you to purchase the item. That way you're feeling like you have money, you're wealthy, you're able to purchase this thing. If you've got to pay a bill, focus on the money that you are paying the bill with, like not on the bill. All of this is super subtle, but all of this is super powerful, because it will change your experience in reality of money. Report back your success. I love your success stories. And as always, please remember that you are the amazing and powerful creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. Whatever you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you, and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you, and for me too. Thank you so much for listening. I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.